Hi everyone, welcome back. Let's get back to our candlestick. So we will be starting to talk about the characteristic of the candlestick. Just like humans, candlesticks have different body size, and when it comes to forex trading, there's nothing naughtier than checking out the bodies of the candlestick. Long bodies indicates a strong buying or selling. So the long body indicates that the very strong buy or the selling. The longer the body is, the more intense the buying or selling pressure. It means that either the buyers or sellers were stronger and want to take control. The short bodies imply very little buying or selling activities. In street forex lingo, bulls mean buyers and bears mean sellers. So you can see that this is the very strong sell, this is a very strong buy. So the big body indicates the strong buying and selling powers. So characteristic of the candlestick pattern. This is a small body, this is a long body. Short body and long body, this is bull, this is bear. So long white Japanese candlestick shows strong buying pressure. The longer the white candlestick, the further the close is above the open. This indicates that the prices increased considerably from open to close and buyers were aggressive. In other words, the bulls are kicking the bears but big time. The long black, which filled with black color candlestick, shows strong selling power. The longer the black Japanese candlestick, the further the close is below the open. This indicates that the prices fell a great deal from an open and sellers were aggressive, and in other words, the bears were grabbing the bulls by their horns. So what is the shadows? The upper and the lower shadows on Japanese candlestick provide important clues about the trading session. Upper shadows signifies the session high, lower shadows signify the session low. So this is a shadow, the long upper shadow, this is the long lower shadow. So this which means the open price is here and we close it here. Within that period, the prices ever reach this high, but the sellers press the price down. The seller press the price down and lastly close it here. So this is what we mean by this candle. And for this bull candle, the prices open it here and lastly close here. But the price ever drop to here, that means the very strong buying power and pull the price up to here and lastly closes here. So what do we mean by the background of the candlestick and the story behind? So we need to understand the story behind. So the candlestick with the long shadows shows that the trading action occurred well past the open and the closes. And the Japanese candlestick with short shadows indicates that most of the trading action was confined near the open and the close. So the short shadows means that very near to the open and the close, which means that that is not too volatile. So if a Japanese candlestick has a long upper shadows and the short lower shadow, this means that the buyers flex their muscles and bid prices higher. But for one reason or another, sellers came in and dropped prices back down to end the session back near its open price. So the bull and bear is just like compete themselves, and the sellers and the buyers have to see that the number of the sellers and the number of the buyers. If now there is the number of the sellers is more than the buyer, the sellers will push down the price going down. So this have to see the quantity of the buyer and the sellers. So if they have the balanced quantity of the buyers and the sellers, you will see the body very small, the shadows very small too. And this is like the pin, not the pin candle, it's just like a spinning top. This means that the indecision, the buyer and the seller maybe have the same quantity, or they are indecision, they don't know now this is the time to buy or to sell. So the prices remain stable. So if a Japanese candlestick has a long lower shadow and a short upper shadow, this means that the sellers flash their watchboard apps and force the price lower. But for one reason or another, buyers came in and dropped prices back up to end the session. So this is the activity of the candlestick. So you can see from here, the price keep on pushing up. This is considered the trend, and I will talk the trend trading after I have finished talking the candlestick pattern. And next classes, I will start to talk about single candlestick pattern, double candlestick pattern. So these classes are only clarify the characteristic of the candlestick. So see you in next class.